Hey, this is JP. This past week in Weight Watchers meetings around the country, the suggested topic was to discuss the stigma associated with being overweight. And in the meetings I was involved in, and in the meetings that I've heard about where this topic came up, it was very powerful. And we heard a lot of stories about what culture says and how there are these really negative messages that people who are overweight are lazy or irresponsible or deserving of their fate, and that it's acceptable to say things to their faces or do things or ignore them or whatever. And these powerful stories, indicate that we need to work on changing our culture. At the same time, cultural change takes a really, really long time. And as an individual, I don't want you to wait on that change to happen. I want you to understand that you are a valued and good and cherished person no matter where you are on the weight spectrum. The reason I bring this up is at the scale, when I'm talking to people one-on-one, I see a lot of that stigma internalized in people. And so they'll say things to me like, oh, I'm so lazy, or I just got to stop being so fat, or I just don't have any discipline. I hear people say these things to me, and I think, how are you different than anyone else that around? We're all the same. We all have these same struggles and challenges. The way I want you to think about it is this. You aren't ignorant or lazy or stupid or bad. You are a human being who responds in a human way to environmental stimuli that cause you to take in more food energy than your body needs. And you are among the majority of Americans who are facing this situation. However, you are doing something about it. You're attempting to create long-term lasting change. And it doesn't matter whether you've lost weight yet or haven't lost weight, or maybe you've lost some and gained it back. It doesn't matter, because what you're doing is you're engaging in a process of change. You are doing something positive, okay? It's hard to remember that sometimes. But those external voices that we hear that are blaming us or talking about the acceptability of chastising people for being overweight, we got to set that aside and say, that's wrong. And in my own head, I am just going to love myself, because you are a worthy child of God and you deserve to reach healthy goals of your own choosing. Okay? So we can't change the world, but we can change ourselves.